You know that guy you filled out the survey for? His score is B. He's a guy with promising potential, but he has work to do. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's more likely to talk about big plans than actually make them happen. You'll see him dream and share grand ideas, but when it's time to put in the hard work or stay disciplined, he might shy away and leave things unfinished. Chances are he'll settle for comfort instead of pushing hard for career success.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he usually keeps his cool on the outside. He's not one to lash out or cause a scene, but inside, he may quietly pull back and avoid facing the problem, perhaps giving up instead of fighting through it. He's polite with others and doesn't blame anyone, but he doesn't have a strong drive to fix things or push himself forward.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work are likely to like him because he's polite, warm, and easy to get along with. He rarely gets into fights or arguments. Instead, he treats others with kindness and tries to avoid conflict altogether. He's not the type to raise his voice or be rude, so you'll rarely hear complaints about his behavior.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will honestly be proud of you and happy about your achievements. He cares deeply. So your success brings him joy rather than jealousy or frustration. He isn't worried about being outshined and is more focused on celebrating you.
What if you start earning more than him?
You don't need to worry about him secretly resenting you or feeling upset if you earn more than him. He's gentle and caring, and he's not caught up in the idea of who should be earning more. Instead of letting it hurt his ego, he will respect your success and quietly support you.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He isn't the most organized when it comes to handling money, so there's a chance he might spend without much planning. While he doesn't go wild with big purchases, he may forget to track his cash or set budgets, and sometimes treats himself or others without thinking about long term savings. His caring nature means he won't hide anything from you, but try to talk openly so you both know where your money goes.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He tends to live within his means and doesn't put on a show to look richer than he is. Flashy things or showing off isn't his style. He's comfortable with what he has and doesn't try to impress others by spending big. Now and then he might be a bit careless with spending, but not in a way that creates a false image.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He's truly open handed and kind, both with his heart and his money. When someone needs help or a small treat, he gladly shares without thinking twice. If you ever need support, he'll be there, not counting every rupee he spends.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and honest about money, never hiding what he earns or spends from you. If you ask questions, he'll answer with kindness and won't try to control or keep things in the dark. You'll feel comfortable and safe discussing money matters with him as he values open conversations and sharing.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared and doesn't think it's only your responsibility. He's fair minded and caring, so he'll try to do his part around the house, even if he's not always the most organized or hardworking. You won't hear him say things like, "That's women's work." He respects you and wants things to be equal.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's likely to genuinely help with chores and baby care, not just sit back and tell you what to do. His kind and gentle nature makes him willing to pitch in, even if he's not always the quickest or most thorough. You won't find him just supervising from the side. He'll roll up his sleeves and do his share when asked.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He will do his best to understand your side and won't just argue to prove he's right. When you share your thoughts or feelings, he listens with care and tries to see things from your point of view instead of pushing his own opinion. You'll find that he values harmony and is open to working things out together.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
Even when he's angry, he stays respectful and doesn't say hurtful things or act aggressive. He keeps his emotions calm and doesn't lash out or threaten anyone. His gentle nature means you'll feel safe and respected even during disagreements.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he doesn't get angry very quickly. He's actually quite calm and slow to lose his temper. If something bothers him, he's more likely to quietly step away than to yell or create drama. For women who value a peaceful and gentle home, this is a good sign, not a red flag.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when he's done something wrong. He doesn't try to blame you or shift fault. Instead, he quietly accepts his mistake and is willing to make things right. You won't get harsh words or stubborn arguments. He's gentle and open to learning from what happened.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no truly means no. He is gentle and caring and doesn't push or pressure you if you're uncomfortable with something. If you say no, he listens and doesn't try to persuade or cross the line.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he doesn't take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He understands that everyone has their own feelings and timing, and he doesn't get upset or feel rejected when you need space. Instead, he responds with kindness and keeps treating you warmly, never making you feel guilty or pressured.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He values your feelings and would never use something personal to hurt or embarrass you later. You won't have to worry about him making jokes at your expense or using your secrets against you.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is naturally faithful and doesn't get easily distracted by other women. His caring heart and gentle ways mean he values true connection over chasing attention elsewhere. If you're looking for trust and reliability, he's the type who stays devoted and respectful in love.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive or controlling. He trusts you and doesn't act jealous or keep tabs on what you're doing all the time. If you talk to friends or go out, he won't become suspicious or pick fights over small things.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of being controlling. He cares about your well being, but he doesn't try to make rules for you or limit your choices for your own good. You'll see his kindness more in gentle support than in bossy behavior. His focus is on helping you feel safe and loved without crossing the line into control.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and doesn't expect you to carry all the weight alone. He wants to share both the joys and the responsibilities, supporting you and being present for the kids whenever he can. He may need an occasional nudge to be more hands on, but his heart is in the right place, and you won't find him disappearing when things get busy.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and patient, not lose his temper or lash out. He understands that children make mistakes and feel sad sometimes, and he responds with gentle support instead of anger. If kindness and understanding are what you want in a father, he's well suited for the role.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He respects your choices, encourages your dreams, and values your happiness outside just family duties. Whether you pursue a career, hobbies, or personal time, he cheers you on and tries to make it easier for you.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he isn't the kind of man who will suddenly ask you to quit your career after you have a child. He genuinely values your passions and respects your choices, so his support for your work is honest, not conditional. Even as life changes, he wants you to keep growing and won't pressure you to give up what's important to you.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just polite manners on the surface. His kind heart makes him genuinely caring and respectful when spending time with your family. He listens to their stories, joins in conversations, and tries to make them feel welcome and valued. He will try to adjust to your family, not expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and not make things worse. He's unlikely to react with anger, harsh words, or drama. Instead, he stays peaceful and tries to manage the situation quietly. You'll find he prefers stepping back, keeping his cool, and supporting you rather than stirring up more conflict.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he isn't the type to be modern with you privately and then suddenly expect you to act like a traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values honesty and kindness and wants you to feel comfortable being yourself, whether alone or with family. He won't push you to change your personality or pretend to fit into old fashioned roles just to please others.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension with his family, he will support you rather than staying out of it or siding with them. He's gentle and doesn't like conflict, so while he may not argue openly, he'll stand by you with quiet encouragement and help you feel safe. He won't put you down or let you feel alone when things get tough. Instead, he'll calmly listen and give you comfort, making sure you know he's in your corner.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy in the sense of always putting his mother first or ignoring your feelings. While he is caring and respectful toward his family, he understands the importance of supporting his life partner. You can trust that when it really matters, he will be there for you and make sure you feel supported.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he won't share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He respects your privacy and understands the importance of keeping personal matters between the two of you. This means you can trust him to protect your relationship and keep your confidence safe.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, overall, this guy gets a B. He's a guy with potential, but he has work to do to live up to it. Being in a relationship with him day in and day out feels peaceful, gentle, and warm. He is caring and treats you with respect, never making you feel unsafe or ignored.